Alls, hi. How are you? It's not very busy per se. Not very busy, but I'm using three applications. Alls, today I'm using three applications because it's not busy as such. I started at 1 hour ago. It's actually 1 hour ago. Right now I'm heading to Angry Jacks. Do you Alls, do you do Uber like most of the like every day or once a week or something like that? How frequent do you do Uber? What other apps do you use? Okay, I use DoorDash. I use Menulog. The one which is it's also, the other name is skip the dishes. Mostly in the US, Canada, they call it skip the dishes. But here in Australia, it's called Menulog. So I use Menulog, I use Uber, I use DoorDash, I use Sherpa, but mostly Sherpa is for groceries. It mostly deals with groceries, smokes, that's cigarettes and alcohol. That's Sherpa. Then there was another one also with they merged with Sherpa. It used to be independent, called Drive Yellow. So the other day they merged, I think 2 weeks ago, they merged. Now Drive Yellow and Sherpa are one. But that one is mostly groceries, alcohol, and smokes. But mostly it's generally groceries. Then the others which I dropped when I started with 7. So the others which I dropped along the way, which is Jimmy Brings. Jimmy Brings deals purely with alcohol. So that one I used it a little bit, then I dropped that one because I didn't want to just focus on one thing. And then there was another one called Zoom to You. Zoom to You is still operational, but even Jimmy Brings, but I dropped it also because Zoom to You was mostly dealt with deliveries which needs a big space, like it needs like a van, because mostly their clients are like stores like Bunnings. So somebody will order a wheelbarrow and they're supposed to deliver that as a package. So you need a van. For Zoom to You is good for someone with a van, because somebody will order some 2x1 timber from Bunnings, things like that. It needs someone with a van. So I dropped it. I dropped Zoom to You and Jimmy Brings. So I remained with 5. Now when I remain with 5, out of the 5, 2 have merged to 1. So now I have 4. The 2 which have merged, and 3 which is Uber, DoorDash and Menulog. Those are the ones now. Most every time in the evening I just open and I'm on the road.
Just ahead, enter the roundabout and
right now I'm heading to Angry Jacks. Is this full time for you? Not really, but I really have substantial time for it, and I've done it for long, so I kind of I've gotten used to it. I've done it for since 2022, 2021, 2022, yeah, 2020, early of 2022. That's when I started doing it. Initially, I was doing it full time. And those days when I started, immediately after COVID, people were indoors. Not even after COVID, when COVID was still there, many people were indoors. So most of these applications were very busy and they were paying so well because people were indoors and they relied on the drivers to deliver. So it was so good that time, and I was doing it full time. Right now, you need something else on the side. Let me pick the order. Yes, yes, Alls, I mean Pat, W, Western Australia. Ah, Queensland. That's good. I had there's some friends of mine who came there just for holiday the other day. Then they came back. I holiday just to come and spend some time there and relax. But I came to realize that Australia is so big, so that someone can be born in Western Australia and stay, or Queensland, or South Australia, the other states. So let me take an example of Western Australia. I came to realize from a few, not even a few, most people, I came to realize that someone can be born in Western Australia and study here, work here for the rest of his life without flying to the other state, to Queensland or the other states. That's how big Australia is. I was talking to another friend, and he told me he has never flown or taken a plane outside WA, Western Australia, and I was shocked. That's how big Australia is. Like someone can be born in another part of Australia and not able for the rest of their life, not able to travel to the other states. That's how big it is. Yeah, you're right. Yes, it's big. I also know people that have never left their state. Yeah, you are right. You are right. Also, it's not because people don't want to travel, but it's the fact that it's so big. It's so big. That's why it's the only country in the world which is a continent in itself alone. That's what, it's so big to be one country. Imagine countries like Singapore, Rwanda, Burundi, Taiwan, Hong Kong. How many times can those countries, if they were to be put inside Australia, they will fit almost, some of them will fit almost 100 times. So I don't blame anyone who has not managed to travel out. What country? Africa, Kenya. Where President Barack Obama's father came from. Kenya in Africa. That's my native country. Where Barack Obama's father was born. Right now I'm heading back to petrol station. I just want to put some more gas, then I continue. Is it nice there? Where I am, or my native country? Which one? Yeah, it's nice. It's nice. It's only that it's not as developed as here. There are systems here. Systems here work. There are achievements which are here, which we have not managed to. Kenya still needs some time to achieve. So, and then of course Kenya is a young democracy, so there are still a lot of challenges even in terms of politics, but in overall the country is the best. Kenya is very nice. It's just issue of management. It's just the issue of leadership and proper management of resources. Otherwise, it's a very nice country, very good country. Actually, if you check history, that part of Africa, the eastern part of Africa, Kenya is the strong economy, the strongest economy in that part, stronger than all the neighbors around the eastern part of Africa. So Kenya is the strongest economy there. That's where there is UNEP, the United Nations Environmental Program, and most big corporations, international corporations, are located there. So it's more central, and it's the biggest economy there. And then also it's a democracy, so things are working, but we are not yet there. There are still challenges. There are still adults. But it's anyway, those challenges are common in almost the entire of Africa. We still have, in terms of leadership and management, we still have a long way to go. But the Africa in itself is very nice, the best. In terms, especially even in terms of natural resources. Okay, I need to fuel a little bit, then we'll be on our way. Okay, I'm back. I have fueled. So ready to move. Orders are coming in. Oh, okay. Oliver. Yeah, my name is John. John, John. It's a very common name. I just picked an order from KFC just here. So let me grab it. KFC. Yes, that's the name. Let me pick the order quickly. Okay, let's be on our way. KFC is very busy today. I don't know why. They must be doing something right. Everywhere is busy. Drive through. So they must be doing something right. Okay, let's be on our way. Customer instructions. Do not park on the busy road, please. There is ample parking available at the front. And please stay off the grass. And then another instruction is, please knock on the door. So very important. Instructions are very important because that will determine whether the customer will be happy at the end of the day. Keep off the grass. And then knock on the door. Some people actually don't like, especially the people with dogs. They don't like drivers knocking on the door because the dogs will go crazy, because the dogs are very sensitive to strangers. So they prefer you just delivering quietly. Yes, fast food is the easiest, I can say. It's the easiest because you know why else? Oliver, the reason is it's actually getting busy here. Oliver, the reason why it's easy, fast food is easy, is because number one, have to eat. People have to eat at the end of the day. So that one you can be assured of that there will be a job every day. There will be a job every day because people have to eat. People cannot stop eating. So that's a guaranteed job, number one. Number two, food deliveries are in most cases small packages. You see, you just pick and you drop. Then also food, number three, food is sealed. In most cases, it is sealed. It's sealed. So if something is missing, inside the sealed bag, if something is missing, the customer will know that it's not the fault of the driver, because the order was sealed. You see, the order is sealed. So if something is missing, it will be obvious for the customer that the fault is from the store and not the driver. These are the deliveries, like let's say groceries. There are several items and there are individual items. So if something misses, driver, even if it was the store, the customer will not know at what point the item was misplaced or why it was missing. You see? So that's another point. And then another thing with food, in most cases, is it's busy in the evening. Food is very busy in the food deliveries are a lot in the evening, where people have come from work, they are tired, they don't want to cook. So they just order. And at that time, if you had a day job, you will have already done day job and you'll be ready for this side hustle. Okay, let me drop then we continue with the conversation. I think I've reached the destination. Let me see. I have to verify, otherwise I don't want to drop the order in the wrong place. Let me verify. The address was not clear. I had to verify, and I think it's the next one. Some of this at night, that's the challenge with night deliveries. If the number is not very clear, the challenge is you will drop it in the wrong place. Yeah, let me. All right, that one is nicely done. So let's go back to the store. Okay, I always check all the items. Yeah, you have to, because I've received one. I've received only one Okay. Let's go. For ever since I started Dashing or Uber, I've only received one notification that some items were missing in the in my delivery. So, and that was on the other company, the one which is close, the one called Drive Yellow, the one which merged with Shepherd. So I received, and when I tried to investigate, because I was very sure 100% that I did not leave anything in my car. So that was a case of where I was not given everything by the store. So that was the fault of the store, because most of the items, they are sealed. Some of them are sealed, especially the frozen ones. So you can't literally count how many there are.
Meters, enter the roundabout and take the second exit onto Rapaisco Drive using the right lane.
And then Oliver, another thing why fast food is easy is because in most cases, even the cost, the risk is minimal. You see, the risk is minimal. If a customer complains that, let's say a customer says something was missing in the order, something was missing, in most cases the risk is low, because food cannot go above $1,000, you see. But in groceries and other types of deliveries, the risk is huge, because you could be delivering something which is very expensive, you see. So that's the advantage of another advantage of fast foods. The parking here is tricky. Okay, I think, let me see. Let me try again. I'm trying to park here. It's kind of tricky. Okay, finally. It's a bit tricky to park there. Did the company doc you pay for the missing items? No, they did not. I think they understood where the problem was. I think they understood, because they just notified me, and then they said, then they gave me a list of the things, how I should be checking. That was some time ago. It has been a while. And then that was it. They just told me to just be checking, and that was it. I think they understood, or maybe whatever was missing was just something small, so they didn't even mind. They didn't mind much about it. They just notified me, and that's it. No, it was not a warning or anything like that. No, they just notified me that something, customers said something was missing, and that was the only one. I've never received something like that again. Okay, let me pick this one here, McDonald's. All right. Let's be on our way now. What are the custom instructions? Leave at the door. Due to COVID? No. That must be an old message. Customer forgot to delete, and that must be an old message. Due to COVID, I don't know. Either COVID is done. We are done with COVID. I thought it's gone. That must be an old message. Maybe the customer just didn't delete it. Okay. John, do you live with the family? Yes. Do you live with the family here? Yes. Yes, Oliver. We've been here for more than 10 years now. More than 10 years. So this is our second home. This is our second home. Are you happy here? Yes, very much. Very. Actually, I don't know how I can put it, Oliver, but there is a way. There's a way life. Okay, I don't know how to put it. There's a way you can earn a living here. So easy. You can earn a living so easy here because I believe because the government has put in place structures which makes easy for people to get jobs, and also all the sectors are working, like construction, hospitality, transport. The systems are working so well that it's very easy for you to get a job. So that means, so it's up to you to work hard and make your money. But in Africa, the challenge is, the systems don't work 100% as it should. There's still a lot of effort which needs to be done. That's why you might find a lot of the unemployment rate is high among the youth back in Africa. And then the other thing is that here it's developed. It's far much developed as compared to Africa. So I can say unemployment is not a big issue here. So it's very easy for you to get work. Very easy for you to get a job and put food on the table. You see? So it's very easy to earn a living here. But then, if I compare in terms of, I don't know how to put it, in terms of the weather, climate,